Good day, students. In today's class, we'll see about enquiry letter. What is an enquiry letter? So, enquiry letter is written by the customer to the seller. So, when the customer requires any details with respect to quality or price or any terms and conditions of the product, then he would write letter to the seller inquiring about the details which he requires. There are different types in enquiry letter. First one is solicited enquiry. Solicited enquiry means it is an enquiry made in response to the seller's advertisement. Unsolicited enquiry, which means it is an enquiry made at buyer's own initiative. Enquiry for some favor, which means in case if the customer needs any favor from the seller, then he writes letter to the seller. Routine enquiry, so it is routine in nature. Regularly he writes letter to the seller. Then, what are the various things which the customer has to remember while writing an enquiry letter? The first and foremost thing is the purpose of the letter has to be stated. In case if you require any price list or catalog, then a request for that has to be made. If any samples or demo is required, a request for that is made. Then the seller is informed about how did you come to know about him, whether through the advertisement or anybody personally recommended. So that detail has to be provided. Then the customer's details, that is, what is the customer doing, what is his business, that details has to be given in the letter. Then details about terms and conditions must be asked to the seller. Then what is the quantity that the customer is going to purchase? That has to be given in the letter so that the seller gets an idea about quantity being purchased so that he could term the correct price for the product. Then in case if the customer is asking for any concession, then he must tell the reason for asking the concession. So these are the things that the customer or the buyer has to remember while writing letter to the seller. So here are some samples for opening and closing sentences. So in opening sentences, see these are few samples. First one, we would be grateful to get details of your prices, or we should appreciate details of, or it can go like this. We should be pleased to get information about price and terms on which you could supply, or we are interested in filling our stocks of so and so manufactured by you. Could be like any of these terms, opening sentences. Then closing sentences in the body of the letter, when you close the letter, it can go in any of these forms. We would really appreciate an early response, or it can be, should your terms be favorable, we'll be pleased to send your first order, or it can be, since our stocks are totally exhausted, kindly treat this inquiry as urgent, or it can be, since we plan to give our regular business, we are sure you will look into this matter immediately. So any type, it can be of any form, you can use these types of sentences in your letters. The next is reply to inquiry. So reply to inquiry is made by the seller. So the seller, when he's writing reply to the customer, he has to remember the following points. So first and foremost thing is he has to be polite enough to the customer. He must be pleasant. Only positive information, positive facts has to be provided in the letter. So while writing a letter to the customer, first thing is he has to refer to the enquiry letter written by the customer. Then he has to thank the customer for taking time and taking interest in writing letter to the particular seller. And all the questions in the enquiry letter has to be answered and relevant information for those questions has to be given, and the terms and conditions has to be stated clearly. In case if there is any time period for which the offer would be open, then that should be stated clearly. In case if he's going to enclose anything with the letter, enclosures has to be mentioned at the last, and sales stock has to be included in the letter so that it stimulates the interest of the buyer. Next is offers and quotations. What is an offer? An offer is made by the seller. So, an offer is a proposal made by a potential party to a contract for sale or service, but is likely accepted by another potential party to make a binding contract between two. There are two types of offer. One is firm offer, another is offer without engagement. So, what is firm offer? In this firm offer, the seller undertakes to accept an order at the price named or on the conditions stated only within a specified time. Next is offer without engagement, which is the seller is not bound by the price and conditions stated by him. He reserves right to negotiate further. Then moving on to quotations. So it is made by the seller again, and it is made in response to the enquiry made by the customer. So quotation is a specific offer for sale. Next is tender. A tender is a formal offer to supply goods at an agreed price. So these are the terms which a person should be aware of while writing letters, so that when he comes across these technical terms, he would be easily able to analyze what they have written in the letter. So first one is ex warehouse, which means price of goods at the warehouse of the seller. Next, at station, which means the price includes cost of goods and charges of transporting them. Then loco, which means price of goods at the seller's factory. It may or may not include cost of packing. Next, it is free on rail, which means charges of loading goods into the wagons are paid by the seller and are included in the quotation. Carriage forward, which means transport charges are to be borne by the buyer. Carriage paid, which means that transport charges are to be borne by the seller. Prompt cash, which means payment must be made within 2 or 3 days of arrival of the goods. Cash with order, which means cash should accompany the order or the order will not be executed. Next is cash on delivery, which means payment must be made when the goods are delivered to the buyer. Then, in case of percentage and days are mentioned, which means that certain percent of discount would be allowed in case of the customer is able to pay the amount in so many days' time. Then errors and omissions expected. It is usually printed in the left side of the invoice, and it means that the seller has rights of making corrections of errors or omissions, if any. So these are about offers, quotations, and tenders. So in this class, we have seen about enquiry letter, reply to enquiry letter. We have seen few samples about opening and closing sentences, offers, quotations, and tenders. So I hope it would have been useful to you. Thank you, students.